The Adriatic Sea is the largest arm of the Mediterranean Sea, extending along its northern coast between two large peninsulas of southern Europe, the Apennine Peninsula and the Balkan Peninsula. The Strait of Otranto, also known as the Adriatic Gate or Otranto Gate, is located at the point where the distance between the island of Corfu and the Santa Maria di Luca Cape, Italy, is the shortest. This strait connects the Adriatic Sea and the Ionian Sea with a width of 72 km and a depth of 741 meters. What is the exact line that separates the Ionian Sea from the Adriatic Sea? A line separates the Adriatic Sea and the Ionian Sea. This line runs from the Otranto River's mouth in Albania to the Karagol Cape in Corfu in Greece, through this island to the Kefali Cape, then on to the Santa Maria di Luca Cape. Approximately 770 to 776 kilometers of the Adriatic Sea extend from the southeast to the northwest. Its width ranges from 93 to 248 kilometers. There are 3,707 kilometers of coastline. If we include the islands, there are 6,200 kilometers. Approximately 4.6% of the Mediterranean Sea's area is devoted to this sea, which covers an area between 131,500 and 138,600 square kilometers. Albania has a coastline of 427 kilometers, Montenegro 305 kilometers, Bosnia and Herzegovina 21 kilometers, Croatia 4,012 kilometers, Slovenia 44 kilometers, and Italy has a coastline of 1,272 kilometers. A low west shore merges in the northwest with marshes and lagoons along either side of the protruding delta of the River Po, whose sediments have pushed the coastline forward for several miles. The east coast is generally bold and rocky, with many islands. South of the Istria Peninsula, the island fringe of the east coast extends as far south as Dubrovnik. In the Adriatic Sea, there are 1,233 islands, reefs, and cliffs, of which 1,185 belong to Croatia. Approximately 66 of the 1,000 islands in the Adriatic are inhabited. The biggest coastal islands in Croatia are Crescent, 406 square kilometer, KRK, 406 square kilometer, Hvar, 299 square kilometer, Pag, 287 square kilometer, and Korčula, 276 square kilometer, and the Brač Island, 396 square kilometer, whose elevation over the sea level reaches 780 meters. If the coastline length ranks the islands, Pag 269.2 kilometer, Hvar 254.2 kilometer, and Crescent 247.7 kilometer. All big islands are covered with mountains and cliffs whose height may be over 400 to 500 meters. These islands have several interesting features. There is Lover's Island or the Island of Love. The name of this island is Galešnjak. This island is in the Paman Canal of the Adriatic, between the islands of Paman and Taranj on the Croatian mainland. One of the few naturally occurring heart-shaped objects in the world. The Galešnjak has a surface area of 0.132 square kilometer and a beach measuring 1.55 kilometer in length. There are two peaks on the island, the highest of which stands at 36 meters above sea level. Korčula and Hvar are the sunniest islands off the Croatian coast, with over 2,700 hours of sunshine annually. Additionally, the islands Jabuka and Brusnik, as well as the area in the city called Komija, have volcanic origins. Based on its bathymetry, the Adriatic Sea can be divided into the northern, middle, and southern basins. The bottom of the Adriatic Sea consists of a depression sloping smoothly from northwest to southeast. The northern basin of the sea is not deep. The region is bordered by the Karlobag-Ancona line. In the northern basin, maximum depths reach 70 meters. Ploce and Gargano Peninsula are the boundaries of the central basin. The Middle Adriatic Pit, also known as Jabuka, Pomo Pit, reaches a maximum depth of 273 meters. The depths here generally reach 200 meters. The 170 meters deep Palagruza sill is south of the middle Adriatic pit, separating it from the 1,230 meters deep ovally shaped South Adriatic pit or Bari pit, which makes it the deepest part of the Adriatic. Further, to the south, the seafloor rises to 780 meters to the Otranto sill. Most of the continental shelf is covered by silty and sandy deposits. Such deposits prevail in the south and central Adriatic and coastal areas in the northeast of the sea, in the Trieste Gulf, and a narrow strip along the northeastern coast of Italy. The bottom of the sea is made mostly of silt, fine sand containing many shell residues. Now we want to travel to the depths of the Adriatic Sea. We intend to enter the Adriatic Sea from the Ionian Sea. Here is the Otranto sill, where the maximum depth is 700 meters. In the west is Italy, and in the east is Albania. Then, we enter the South Adriatic, the deepest Adriatic Sea in this area, at approximately 1,200 meters. Then we enter the Middle Adriatic, whose water depth is approximately 300 meters, and where many islands are in the eastern part, near Croatia, whose heights are approximately 600 to 700 meters. At this point, there are Pomo depressions, which are approximately 260 meters deep. We are now entering the northern Adriatic, the shallowest part. As a result, the Adriatic Sea is full of lowlands, heights, and islands that make it unique in the world.